Okay, so Gotham Knights. I was pretty excited for this game. You know, it's a co-op superhero game in the Batman mythos that takes inspiration from Arkham. I go back and play the Arkham games like once a year. Like seriously, I play Arkham Knight every Halloween and Arkham Origins every Christmas. It's a good tradition. This game looks like it was made for me. I even have a friend who wanted to co-op the whole game together. It looked like a good time. 2 years ago, Warner Brothers first showed off gameplay for Gotham Knights. The city looked really cool, the combat and stealth looked fun, and just the fact that it was co-op was so cool to me. All in all, it looked promising. But now... Yikes. WB just announced that the game will be a next-gen exclusive title. So you'd expect it to be technically impressive now that it doesn't have to run on older consoles. Nope. Arkham Knight looks better than this, and that game is 7 years old. And the dialogue is just unbearable.
You could visit him.
I could what?
He went to yours when... You could visit his grave.
You haven't.
I'm not the one staring at the... You know.
Sometimes you're an idiot, Grayson.
Out of everything they could have shown, why this? Did they seriously have nothing better? Or were they just so desperate to name drop Batman? Now this is still a work in progress, so there's still months of development time to polish the game, but I still expect it to be delayed. Arkham Knight and Spider-Man had this great feature where they both had heaps of alternate skins for the player. So if you hate Insomniac's suit, that's fine. You can just play the entire game as Toby. Gotham Knights is the same thing with heaps of alternate outfits for each character, except they take it up a notch. They add numbers. Oh my god, the numbers are green. This one has a bigger number and therefore is better. What does this suit actually look like? I don't care. The numbers must be bigger. That's what gamers really want. This whole loot system is so generic and just creates this hollow sense of progression. You can't improve the Arkham formula by making it more generic. Not that it has to be exactly Arkham, but the inspiration for this game is so clear. I know it's not in the same universe, but they are literally using the ending of Arkham Knight as the inciting incident. You can't tell me that they're not trying to latch on to some of Arkham's goodwill. Also, can we just talk about Nightwing's Fortnite glider for a minute? Like, this thing looks like the most boring way to navigate an open world. I stand corrected. And the combat just looks so stiff and unfinished. Like, what is this? Where is he even going?
Nightwing's fighting style is acrobatic.
Oh shit, yeah, acrobatics. I need to show that off. Nailed it. The combat in Arkham was so good that it spawned countless copycats. And unfortunately, Gotham Knights feels more like another weak copycat than a spiritual sequel. Again, this is just a work in progress and I'm not writing the game off just yet. I guess the main thing I should take away from this demo is to temper my expectations. This game does look pretty good and I've played worse. Much worse. It's just the fact that the game looks so stylistically similar to Arkham Knight, I just can't help but compare the two. And Arkham Knight is a game that has its problems, but it's one that I really enjoyed. I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see when it comes out in October. I would feel a lot better if it got delayed. Also, Jason is an absolute brick of a man. Like, he is the size of a house.